Today we'll discuss the chemical properties of amines. In that we shall discuss the basicity of amines, and later on we'll see the reactions of amines also. As we all know that all the three kinds of amines contain a lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen atom. Hence, they have a tendency to donate this electron pair to an electron deficient species, and thus they act as bases. Let us consider this equilibrium for a primary amine in water. Here, the lone pair of electron present on nitrogen atom is being donated to the water, and it gives RNH3 plus and OH minus. Now the equilibrium constant for this reaction can be written as Kb, where Kb is known as the basicity constant. It is equal to the product of molar concentrations of RNH3 plus and OH minus divided by the molar concentration of RNH2. Since basicity is directly proportional to Kb or inversely proportional to pKb, where pKb is equal to the negative logarithm to the base 10 of Kb value, we can say that if the value of Kb is greater or pKb is a lower value, then stronger is the basic character of the amine. From this table, we can say that aliphatic amines are the stronger bases since they have the lowest pKb value when compared to ammonia and aromatic amines, because aromatic amines has the highest pKb value in the range of 8.5 to 9.5 and ammonia has a pKb value of 4.74. So lower the pKb value, stronger is the basic character of the amine. Thus, due to the plus I effect of alkyl groups, all the aliphatic amines are stronger bases than ammonia, whereas aromatic amines are weaker bases due to the electron withdrawing nature of the aryl group. Thus, we can say that aliphatic amines are the most basic and least basic will be the aromatic amines. Now, we will see the effect of alkyl substituents on the basicity of aliphatic amines. The basic character is due to the availability of lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen atom for coordination with the proton. In the case of ammonia, it accepts a proton by donating its lone pair of electrons present on the nitrogen atom to form NH4 plus, that is ammonium ion. It is the cation. Now in the case of primary amine, it donates the lone pair of electrons to a proton to give RNH3 plus. This is the protonated amine of primary amine. Similarly, secondary and tertiary amines also form the corresponding protonated amines. It is R2NH2 plus and R3NH plus. The basicity depends upon the ease of formation of the cation by accepting a proton, and the stability of this cation actually determines the basicity of the amine. Since nitrogen is carrying a positive charge, this has to be dispersed by the presence of electron releasing alkyl groups. In the case of tertiary amines, there are 3 electron releasing or plus I effect showing alkyl groups. So there is greater dispersal of positive charge on the nitrogen atom because of the presence of the 3 electron releasing alkyl groups. Whereas in the case of secondary and primary amine, there are 2 and 1 electron releasing alkyl groups. So we can say that the protonated amine of the tertiary amine will be the most stable because there is greater dispersal of its positive charge due to the presence of 3 electron releasing alkyl groups. The basicity order of aliphatic amines is determined by the plus I effect of the alkyl groups. But in aqueous medium, the basicity order of aliphatic amines is determined by other two factors also, that is the extent of hydration of the protonated amine and the steric hindrance of the alkyl groups present on them. The first one, that is the plus-I effect of alkyl groups. The electron donating tendency of the alkyl group increases the electron availability on the nitrogen atom. Thus, the protonated amine gets stabilized due to the dispersal of the positive charge by the presence of the electron releasing alkyl groups. Thus, the basicity order of aliphatic amines in a gas phase can be written as tertiary amine, more basic than secondary amine, and it is more basic than a primary amine. But in aqueous medium, we have to consider the hydration and steric factors along with the plus-I effect of the alkyl groups. Hydration through hydrogen bonding stabilizes the cations, and the extent of hydration depends upon the number of hydrogen bonds that the cation can form or the protonate amine can form, and thus the stabilization decreases with the decrease in the number of hydrogen atoms attached to the nitrogen. Therefore, the basicity order is primary amine, more basic than secondary amine, more basic than tertiary amine. And this is obviously opposite to that shown by the plus-I effect factor. Next is the steric hindrance. Steric hindrance to the protonation of amine and the hydration of the cation through hydrogen bonding depends upon the number and the size of the alkyl groups. Steric hindrance to either of this tends to decrease the basicity of the amines. Thus, we can say that there is a subtle interplay between these three which decides the basic strength of the aliphatic amines in aqueous medium. Thus, for example, if we take methylamine, dimethylamine and trimethylamine, all the three are more basic than ammonia due to the plus-I effect of the methyl group. But in dimethylamine, the plus-I effect outweighs the combined effect of hydration and steric factors. Even though there is less stabilization of its cation through hydrogen bonding and a greater steric hindrance from its methyl groups than in the case of methylamine, dimethylamine is more basic than methylamine because there are two electron releasing or plus-I effect showing methyl groups present in it. Since the plus-I effect outweighs the hydration and steric factors, dimethylamine is more basic than methylamine since this contains only one electron releasing or plus-I effect showing methyl group. In trimethylamine, that is, there are three methyl groups, the combined effect of hydration and steric factor outweighs the plus-I effect. Even though it contains three electron releasing methyl groups, the steric and hydration factors decides the stability or basicity of trimethylamine. In this case, the stabilization of the protonated amine through hydration is less because of the steric crowding of the three methyl groups, and this makes the approach by a proton difficult and also opposes the hydration of the cation formed. So, the combined effect of hydration and steric factor outweighs the plus-I effect. Therefore, trimethylamine is found to be less basic than even methylamine, even though this contains three alkyl groups when compared to that of methylamine where it has only one methyl group. Trimethylamine is found to be less basic than methylamine. Thus, the basicity order can be written as tertiary amine, less basic than primary amine, and it is less basic than secondary amine. Here, the least basic is the tertiary amine, that is the trimethylamine, and the most basic is the dimethylamine. Now, let us consider another example, that is ethylamine. This is a primary amine, diethylamine, a secondary amine, and a triethylamine. In diethylamine, there are two electron releasing or plus I effect showing ethyl groups, and the plus I effect outweighs the combined effect of hydration and steric factors. Even though there is less stabilization of its through hydrogen bonding and a greater steric hindrance from two of its ethyl groups than an ethylamine, actually diethylamine is more basic than ethylamine. Now in the case of triethylamine, there is steric crowding because of the presence of three ethyl groups, and this opposes the hydration of the cation. So the stabilization of the protonated amine through hydration is less because of the steric crowding caused by the three ethyl groups, and it makes the approach of a proton very difficult, and thus it opposes the hydration of the cation formed. So the net result is that triethylamine is less basic than diethylamine but more basic than ethylamine. Thus the basicity order is primary amine less basic than tertiary amine, which is less basic than secondary amine. In both the cases, that is in methyl substituted as well as ethyl substituted secondary amine, is showing the most basic character, but in this case, that is in ethylamine, it is least basic when compared to the triethyl amine. In the case of aromatic amines, that is the most common example is aniline C6H5 NH2. There is electron delocalization, or there is plus some effect of the amino group. So because of that, the lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen atom, it is getting delocalized over the aromatic ring. So it is less available for protonation. Thus aniline and other aromatic amines are less basic than ammonia and aliphatic amines. Also the anilinium ion formed after accepting a proton, C6H5NH3 plus, has only two resonance structure. So it is less stable than aniline, which has 5 resonating structures. This is the reason why aniline has less proton accepting tendency and less basic than ammonia and aliphatic amines. Now what is the effect of substituents on the nitrogen atom of the aromatic amine? Electron donating groups on the nitrogen atom of the amino group of aniline causes an increase in the basicity because the plus I effect of the substituents increases the electron density on the nitrogen atom, thereby increasing the basicity of aniline. So electron donating groups present on the nitrogen atom of the amino group increases the basicity, whereas the substitution of hydrogen atoms of the amino group by electron withdrawing groups, it causes a decrease in the basicity because of the minus I effect of the substituents, which causes a decrease in the electron density on the nitrogen atom. Now what happens to the basicity of the aromatic amines if the nuclear substance are either electron donating groups or electron withdrawing groups? The pKb value for aniline, we know that it is in the range of 9.4. Generally the electron donating groups such as methyl group, methoxy group, hydroxyl group and amino group, when they are present as nuclear substituent, it increases the basic strength of aromatic amines because such a group tends to stabilize the protonated amine through the dispersal of positive charge. So if this has a nuclear substance such as methyl or methoxy or hydroxyl group, so what happens is the presence of this electron donating group, it tends to stabilize this protonated amine through the dispersal of positive charge because of the electron releasing group present as a nuclear substituent. If electron withdrawing groups such as nitro, cyano, carboxyl and chloride groups are present as a nuclear substituent, then it withdraws electrons, thereby decreasing the electron density on the nitrogen atom, and also it intensifies the positive charge and thus destabilizes the substituted aniline ion. Thus it results in a decrease in the basic character. So if the nuclear substituent is an electron withdrawing group, what happens is the resultant aniline ion is being destabilized because there is no dispersal of positive charge. Since the nuclear substituent is an electron withdrawing group, it actually intensifies the positive charge. So it causes destabilization of the aniline ion. What is an ortho effect? An ortho substituted aniline generally is a weaker base than aniline, irrespective of whether it is an electron donating or an electron withdrawing group, and this is due to the combined electronic and steric factors resulting from the close proximity of the group. This is known as ortho effect. The base strengthening and base weakening effect of an electron donating group and electron withdrawing group are more marked when they are present at the para position rather than at the meta position. Thus we can see that when a methoxy group is present at the meta position, the pKb value is 9.8. This is generally known as anisidine. But when the substituent is at the para position, that is para anisidine, the pKb value is 8.71. Since lower the pKb value, more will be the basic character. So if the substituents, either electron donating group or electron withdrawing group, when present at para position, that effect will be more marked rather than when it is present at the meta position. Thus the methoxy group has an electron donating plus some effect and electron withdrawing minus a effect, but when it is present at the para position, the plus some effect outweighs the minus a effect, thus causing the overall to be electron donating. So para anisidine is more basic than meta anisidine. These are the resonating structures for para anisidine. It can be seen that the structure 3 carries the negative charge on the carbon to which the amino group is attached. So this causes an increase in the electron density on the nitrogen atom and thus a subsequent increase in the basicity of the amine. But this is not found in the case of meta anisidine. These are the resonating structures for meta anisidine. So this carbon is not carrying the lone pair of electrons. So there is no electron density on this carbon that is attached to the amino group. This explains why para anisidine is more basic than meta anisidine. And also the general trend that the base strengthening effect of an electron donating group is more marked when it is present at the para position than at the meta position. Similarly, para nitroaniline is less basic than meta nitroaniline, because we know that whether it is an electron donating group or electron withdrawing group, if it is an electron withdrawing group, then the base weakening effect is more marked when such a group is present at the para position rather than when it is present at the meta position. From the pKb value itself, we can see that para nitroaniline has a pKb value of 13, whereas meta nitroaniline has a value of 11.55. So greater the pKb value, less will be the basic character. Now from the resonating structures of para nitroaniline, in the third structure, there is a negative charge on the carbon to which the nitro group is attached. As the nitro group withdraws electron density, this causes a decrease in the electron density on the nitrogen atom of the amino group, and thus there is a decrease in the basicity of the amine. But such a situation does not arise in meta-nitroaniline, because this carbon is not carrying a negative charge. That is the carbon which is being carrying the nitro group. So we can say that para-nitroaniline is less basic than meta-nitroaniline, and thus the general trend of the base weakening effect when electron withdrawing group is present at the para position is more marked rather than when it is present at the meta position.